video. Couple of things I wanted to discuss, and right now some of them are missing me. But I think later on this evening I am gonna come live again with TS Baby Mama Empathy. And we're going to talk about detransitioning again because I saw another video with this guy, Curly King or something. And it just makes me want to kind of like delve into that a little bit more. But this is the thing. Me acknowledging my indigenous ancestry, whether it's on paper or not. No, I'm not about to go and take no blood tests because they didn't tell us the truth in the Bible. They didn't tell us the school in the books. Why the fuck would they tell me the truth in a blood test? Like, come on now. Like, use some type of intelligence. Like, I definitely believe some Africans came over here and there's a mixture of this going on in all of our blood. Like, people keep trying to make this Africa this Africa stick when Africa wasn't even called Africa 500 or 600 years ago, and it's been colonized as well. You know, come on. But anyway, me acknowledging my indigenous ancestry is not me denying my negritude or my ebony skin or my melanin. It's just me acknowledging that there are indigenous people who look like this. Like, that, I don't know how people miss how important that conversation is and how important it is to talk about that, how important it is to acknowledge that. Like, we want to hold space for this idea that's rooted in us, our origin story, you know, just being slaves. Like, it's crazy. Like, can we acknowledge and celebrate all the parts of our ancestry, all the parts of our DNA? Is that okay? Is that cool? Like, again, and then why am I going to go against what my grandmother and my great-grandmother said to take a DNA test? Make it make sense. Like I said, make it make sense. So, like, I'm listening to him talk, and I'm like, a lot of stuff you saying, it don't make sense. When this Constitution was created, it was created without women, children, black, queer, none of that in mind. None of that in mind. And me choosing to acknowledge my indigenous ancestry, saying, hey, look, yeah, it's obvious negritude here. It's obvious some people in my DNA that came from across that ocean. It's obviously some people in my DNA that was already fucking here too. That's all I'm saying. And I don't follow trends. What I do is I creatively explore, and whatever feels real for me, whatever feels natural for me, I try it. If I connect with it, if I resonate with it, if it vibrates, if we vibrating on the same frequency, if I'm connected to that, then I check it out. You know, I try the spirit by the spirit. You know, if it resonates with me, but I'm not trying to follow what my ancestors did. You know, I love my ancestors. I pray to them all the time. But what they did was for their time. That was for then. They weren't navigating what we're navigating. So while I could take some of what they had and incorporate it into what I'm doing, I'm not trying to hold on to everything that they did. That was then, this is now. Just like with Africa. That was then, this is now. Janet Jackson said made for now. Bitch, that was then. And this is now. Lay Lim Lay Lur Nation. Down with the now that I say cool, keep spinning and turning. Ian Gani, Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God, goddess. And if I am, then you know you are. Period.